See, we do a lot of activities and we escape from the reality. Rather than doing these things, we should face the reality. We should sit. We should create a discussion with the in-laws. We should have done that. The man should have done that, but it was not. It was not done. No, whatever the way the man would be leading his life. At times, the man used to get some information and used to share with me. The girl would be crying and somebody would be telephoning to some of our friends here in Odisha, asking about the whereabouts of his husband or her husband. So, but that was really a very sad thing. We should dispose of it properly so that there will be no negative things behind. Because we do in Hindu scriptures. So this is very important. Even in Buddhism, even in Christianity and in Islam also. We should do good deeds. But this is very unjustified, illogical thing. Because these things will follow you. These bad things or the good things, they follow us life after life. And the results, the consequences are exactly reciprocal to the deeds which we had done in the past. You can think about the present life, the past years you have passed from the moment you have taken birth on this planet. You have come out from mother's womb, and you can extend it backwards like previous lives. See, we go on accumulating such karmas. In Hindu we speak them as karma, cause. In wisdom they used to speak this particular thing like the fact aspect as cause and effect. And these causes are basically the springboard of the effect, the consequences which we are facing right now. So at times in English we speak them as sin. So once we are aware of the sin and we are accustomed to continue doing sins, is one of the gravest thing. So even if you go on worshipping, you go on enchanting, you go on creating enchanting spells, but believe me, even if it works, it will be working for a very few couple of days or couple of years. But after that, the negative consequence, the dangerous consequences will be there. You need to face. And we do not know how many lives we have already completed till this life, present life. So in basically all these thoughts are basically relying on one particular scripture, that is the Bhagavad Gita. And with that, see, I just told you in the early part of this video that gradually I'll be moving towards a spiritual talk. And basing on that scripture, the Bhagavad Gita. See, I'm not a scholar of Bhagavad Gita, but I'm a common man who used to study Bhagavad Gita maybe since a couple of years. Even if I belong to a Brahmin caste, a Brahmin family, my father was a Sanskrit scholar. He was an eminent scholar of Sanskrit. And he was a very traditional orthodox Brahmin. But I was not like that. He gave me that freedom. I learned a great deal of things from my dad. See, the thing is that there was some sort of misunderstanding, or maybe there was some sort of ignorance that had played in my life for 31 years, and I had slipped from the real path. I had talked about all this in some deeper concept in Hindi in that earlier video. The theme, the title of that video is The Dawn of a Spiritual Journey. Maybe the end part of this video will be some sort of English version of that particular video. You can consider like that. So what happens? Like once we are involving ourselves with such bad deeds, we speak them as sin, and we start accumulating the effect within our consciousness, within our existence. Okay, so with this concept, and if we are accumulating these things, life after life, life after life. So our life, even if we get a rebirth, every time we get a rebirth, maybe as a human being, maybe as a dog, maybe as a donkey, maybe as a small microbe, everything, even we will be an inanimate object, non-living things also. It depends upon the framing of the effect according to the causes we have been doing. See, you have to consider life as eternal. It's a long continuum stretch of wire. We are just going round and round and round and round with many births, many rebirths. We need to, in Buddhism, they have a different approach of getting freedom from this binding of moving round and round and round. And in Hinduism also they have, in Islam also, in Christian also. See, the fundamental thing is that even Bhagavad Gita, so it's not a communal sharing with you people. Even in Hindi also I had discussed these particular things. So, like when Bhagavad Gita, whatever the Lord Krishna had said. So, even if a person belonging to a different religion or different sect doesn't mean anything for the Almighty, for the God, for the Creator of all these things. So, the thing is that whether the human is sticking to the paths, the methods, the instructions what the Almighty, the Creator had laid down. See, it doesn't mean that he would be giving a speech somewhere else and it would be noted down. It's nothing like that. We need to understand the rhythm of the nature. We need to understand the rhythm of the society, the rhythm of the whole living and non-living. You can have some technical terms or scientific terms, biosphere. We need to understand the rhythm of the universe, the macrocosm. See, there are many instances where it has been explained like we are a tiny part of a very vast entity. So once we need to understand that is the true nature of the life one need to understand. So unless rather than approaching strongly, aggressively, or trying to restrict or developing a sort of intolerance towards other communities, other sects and other religion is really a stupid thing. It's like we need to understand that we, even in Hindu, they used to speak in Sanskrit, Vasudevakam Kutumbakam. The whole world is a family. We need to understand. So there is no question of different religion and different sects. It's okay, no issues. Faith is fundamental.